Good evening, everybody. It's Tuesday night, doing a basement seedling update tonight. I'm trying to do them about weekly. The pumpkins are much bigger than I thought, and I should have known better. So these are the Atlantic F1s. They need to be put into probably full-size grow bags at this point until into the hoop house probably. After this next cold spell, I think the low temps we're gonna get this week are about 31 degrees. Not tonight, but tomorrow night. So Fahrenheit. So after that, I will then move them out into the hoop house. Got the puppies down here with me tonight, and the cat helping. So the peppers are doing much better. Still lots of cleanup, but I've transplanted, I think, all but a few of the late seedling jalapenos. I still have some basil here. This is the large leaf basil to up pot. I up potted some of the tomatillos tonight. I had 2 of those. The larkspur, the flower is coming up finally. It really does take a long time to germinate. I read the back of the seed and I was reading on Johnny Select Seed site, but it really was a long time. I forgot to put the fan on, so I do have it running right now. I'm going to add the second fan as well over on this side. It's really humid down here, which is not helping the edema at all. So if you saw my earlier one, I'm trying to find you. Leave, here you go. This is edema. It's from the moisture in the air. At this point, it's not going to really hurt the plant. It's not ideal. It's stressing the plant out just a little too moist here in the basement. So, still dealing with that. But I just finished, I think, all of the poblanos. We have Baron and El Eden type of poblanos this year. Maybe one more, but I can't remember. I finished up potting the orange orange picnic peppers and the red picnic peppers and the red California Wonder large bell peppers. Let's see. I've got a couple days ago I did all the cayennes. The celery's looking much better, and I need to get this out into the hoop house and hardened off so that this half of the tray will get moved out. Here's the basil I did the other night. It does need some water. You can see the top is a little bit dry there. Ageratum, I need to move some of this out into 4-packs so that I can get some of that to my mother. And we've got so much cat damage. Every time I look, I'm like, oh my God, what did he do? Not ideal to let him in here. He loves it in here, but all these, or most of these, are ace bells. So we do plant 32 ace bell peppers. We planted in the 8-in-1 Birdie's raised bed last year, and I got over 55 pounds of harvest that we actually weighed, so more than that. Reapers, habanero, shishitos. Got ties. Peach Scotch bonnet is looking pretty healthy now. Some soil on that leaf. The Primatali got really happy when I potted that one. This one's not as happy, this Primatali. So, and then another Primatali. I will not eat those or go near them when Jay has them. We've got cayennes. I'll do 15 cayenne peppers per one Birdie's 8-in-1 raised bed, and then we're gonna put some more cayennes inside the hoop house again. So we got a lot of cayennes. It's a peach scotch bonnet here. Primatali, another reaper. Look at this Primatali. This is the other poblano, Trident Ancho. It's kind of like a longer point poblano. Very good. Shishitos in the back, orange ties, jalapenos. The cumin is interesting. So first year growing the cumin. Let me see if I can show you. This seems like a really delicate plant. It's probably not liking the humidity, would be my guess. It's almost like it's trying to flower. So I need to get that out into the hoop house, but not until it's actually warm enough. So here's the other one. They look pretty healthy though. I don't know. I don't really have a clue. If you grow cumin, let me know if I can transplant it and split it into each pot. So there's a whole bunch in this tray. The fennel is really leggy, and I need to transplant that, or I was planning on it. Again, first year growing, so if you know if that's okay, or if I should wait and just put it right in the ground and split it at that time, let me know. And then I do have this corner of kind of bent and broken tomatoes, and then these little tomatoes that are left in here. All the rest of the tomatoes are now out in the hoop house, and I did that hardening off video. I think I posted that yesterday, or maybe that was today. These are blending together. So lots going on down here. I'm probably gonna move these 2 trays and the celery out into the hoop house the end of this week, and I think we're under a month out from our average last frost. So this is when you start looking at that 10-day forecast and really see what there is on the lows. And depending on what it looks like, peppers really want to be above 50 degrees. So kind of like tomatoes, like above 45 for low temps. I will be watching that. I'll probably get the rest of the tomatoes out this week, end of this week or the next weekend as well. And then I have a bunch of birdies beds to put in and install. I've got the pretty much almost a 20-foot long, four of the birdies beds, low 8-in-1s that I'm going to put in one, like as in one bed. So it's going to be one big long row is the plan. So I've got those 4 to build and connect to each other and put them in next to the hoop house and next to the low beds that are already there, kind of in between that space. And then we have to figure out the lower and lean trellis setup. I think Jay has a plan, so I'm going to try to put 24 to 28 tomatoes in that one bed for lower and lean trellising. And then I've got 3 of the 6-in-1 talls to put where we moved the asparagus, that whiskey barrel there, and then the other whiskey barrels that had zinnia and cosmos last summer. Those will be moved and converted to 6-in-1s, which will give a little more grow space. And most likely I will actually still put some of the zinnias and cosmos and some other cut flowers over there to give me a little bit more space and just kind of make that a really gorgeous area with the flowers and help with the pollinators. So overall, things are moving along. We'll probably raise these lights up a few more inches, maybe another like hook or 2 here, if I don't get these out in the next 3 or 4 days. I'll watch that. I did lower this light back down over the peppers, so I'll have to watch these really leggy tomatoes. I am pretty much out of soil, so I do have to do a soil run this week because I am late starting my zinnias and a few other things. I think sunflowers I was toying with starting, but I might just put those seeds in the ground. Not sure yet. I also need to start looking at the dates for corn and a few other things. So those will go out after average last frost, so end of May. But I do like to succession plant my corn, so I'll try to get some transplants started first. But anyways, lots going on. This is the busiest time of the year, I feel like, with spring, trying to continue to monitor all of the plants on the inside. Here's my helper, Sterling. And get the beds ready outside and have the hoop house opened and running up. And so lots Lots of day by day watching the weather, day by day. No, Sterling. He's thinking about going across the table again. Making sure that I stay on schedule, and watching this guy. He's a good boy. He's 16 or 17 years old now. And so helpful. Hopefully everything goes smoothly and we can get these plants outside hardened off and in the ground in the next month. Seems kind of crazy, doesn't it? I can't believe how quickly things are coming up.